Hi, everyone. Fred Luthans here, the old version of Fred Luthans. I'm, of course, at Nebraska my whole career, and gee, I got the big red N here behind me on my custom-made chair to prove it. Anyway, I'm very low tech, so getting this video together was a real challenge, and I had to call upon my son Kyle Luthans, who's a professor at Nebraska at Kearney, to help me out on this. But I'm here today to talk about Jonathan Doe, and I've nominated him for being fellow, and Jonathan is just I think, wonderful addition to our fellows group. I think it's very important to note at the beginning here that I'm coming from a very micro tradition, but Jonathan, of course, is from the macro international management, international business, and corporate sustainability. So he likes to think that he's on the, kind of the interactive front of all that, of those three approaches to the international arena. And he has been at Villanova over the years, most of his career here, and he holds, of course, a chair there and also heads up a couple of their centers, one on the Associate Dean for Research and Global Engagement, and then another one on co-faculty director of the Center for Global Leadership. And of course, before coming to Villanova, he was at American University and also Georgetown in DC. But also while he was in DC, before he became an academic and got his PhD at George Washington University, he also was a US trade representative. So I think that that's a critical thing to do. He was, a trade official and in the US Department of Commerce. And that to me gives him not only his academic credibility from his outstanding resume, but also real world trade type of experience in the US Commerce Department. Of course, just like all of our other new fellows, he has an outstanding publication record, and that those publications, of course, are like 85 articles and a whole bunch of chapters and a whole bunch of cases, and just unbelievable prolific academic in terms of publication. But he's more known, actually, I think, at least, in terms of his role as being editor, which is kind of a thankless job, frankly. And when he took over the Journal of World Business from myself and John Slocum, he really moved the needle. He went from 300 that we had submissions to 800 submissions during his tenure from 2014 to 2018. And he also increased the impact factor from something like 2.4 that we had to 5.8 that he had by the time that he left the editorship of Journal of World Business. Anyway, I am very happy to have Jonathan be able to join our group and be able to introduce him to you. And I don't do him justice because, again, I'm from a micro tradition, but he's from a strong macro position in our field, and especially in the international arena. So I'd like to end by simply saying that Jonathan will continue and be, as he is, a very strong academic in our years to come. And I again welcome him and hope that when we finally do get together face to face, that you'll raise a toast to Jonathan Doe. Thank you, Jonathan, for joining the fellows, and hope you will all agree with me that he's a wonderful addition. Thank you.